It's that time. Welcome back.
Grammar wars.
Yeah.
I fuck
That seems
him.
like that seems like something that would actually spawn up between America and the grammar wars.
it's
Nice.
anything war right now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what it is.
Because England speaks proper English, and we speak American. Like we call it English, but it's not English. It's American.
All right.
We have our language is of every word and phrase known to the world, and yeah, England is right, and we're trying our damnedest to be right, but we're
still American.
Yeah, it's still just American. I kind of wish we did speak actual proper English, though. I love the English accent, and it's its own language. It really is.
Yep.
Do
you know what they call eggplant in England?
Not eggplant.
Yeah, it's not eggplant. It is aubergine.
Aubergine. That does not sound English.
Yeah,
it sounds French.
Yeah, eggplant in England is aubergine.
Yeah. And French fries and gravy in France is poutine.
Nice.
Yes.
Poutine or chips in England.
Yes. Which are honestly, that's one of the greatest foods ever made.
French fries?
Yeah. Like, that is the best way to do a potato. I'm a fan of potatoes. Mashed, fried, like whatever.
Baked.
Au gratin.
Au gratin. Scalloped.
Salad.
Yeah. Like steamed, whatever. Potatoes are fucking awesome, but fried or wedged, oh my God.
Nice.
Like whoever performed whatever voodoo on the potato, so many different ways to cook it. Like, thank you.
That's funny.
French
fry, I guess.
Sorcerer.
If I have to think about it, yeah, French fries are probably the best way that I like potatoes as well.
Yeah, or at the least they're like the best side dish.
I mean, yeah, like yeah. I like hash browns too. Those
it's just good. Another form of that. That's a potato, or that's a French fry with extra steps.
It's a breakfast French fry.
Right. There you go. Yeah, hash browns are breakfast French fry. And like tater tots are
bro. Mini tots. And the only place I've ever been able to find them is Meijer, and I haven't seen them in a long time, but they're like regular tater tots, but they're mini and they are amazing.
Wow.
People need to bring those.
Clear eyes.
Oh, I wish I knew that guy's name.
So
wow.
Bill Stein.
Ben Stein.
Sorry,
yeah.
Ben Stein.
Mini tater tots are awesome.
So would tater tots be like dinner hash browns?
There you go. Breakfast French fries and dinner hash browns.
I mean, because that's essentially what a tater tot. It's the same texture, consistency as a hash brown. It's just it doesn't taste it doesn't taste breakfasty like a hash brown does.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
They are essentially the same thing, but they have two completely different flavors.
Okay, so I have a job for you then, Joe. The next time that you go out and get hash browns, I want you to take those hash browns and I want you to smash them into the shape of a tot and eat it, and then let us know the answer to that question.
I feel like I would have to deep fry it a second time after I smashed it down to get the coating, because it's just going to fall back apart. It's it's not going to work.
I think you're thinking too much into it.
I think I am. I think we all are, to be honest.
I'm ordering breakfast fries next time I go to IHOP.
Yeah.
Right. Breakfast fries.
Can we decide of your breakfast fries, please?
I kind of just blew my own mind with the dinner hash browns, though. Like, Because that's real. Basically, hash browns are tater tots are just smaller hash browns, but they taste different. I can't imagine tater tots for breakfast, but hash browns for breakfast makes fucking sense. But hash browns for dinner? No.
I mean, you wouldn't dip your tots in your egg?
No, that's weird. That's just no. It does nothing for me.
Some ketchup, like nothing?
Yeah, my mind is blown. Sorry.
I feel like you need to start a potato restaurant where you just specialize in different types of potato like based meals.
I'm down. I mean, potatoes basically go with every meal in some form. You know, like
there are many
mashed potatoes goes with damn near any, you know, like fried chicken, steak, meatloaf. Mashed potatoes are a good side, or scalloped.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be on the Food Network next week, by the way.
Banging silicone dolls and talking about breakfast fries.
Tune in next week with our guest host, Guy
Guy Fieri. Yes. That's great. That's it. Nobody eats mashed potatoes like you do.
Yeah, okay. Let's take a poll here. I've never actually met anybody else that already does this. I've turned a couple people onto it. I've turned some people away from it. Like, but I like mayonnaise in my mashed potatoes. And
well, you know his answer to that question.
All right, first off, don't knock it till you try it.
I'm good.
Yeah, I don't like mayonnaise in my mashed potatoes.
Yeah, John don't, but I do. And I've turned a couple here and I'm gonna try it. And then they did, and they're like, okay, I kind of get that. And then like Kat, when we first got together, she was like, I've never before. I'm like, you gotta try it. And now she'll do it on her own. Like she likes mayonnaise in her mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
I just don't think savory and tangy really.
Yeah, like the sour taste of mayonnaise with mashed potatoes does not do it for me. Yeah.
Well, I mean, to each their own, John.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe if it was served in the form.
I'll take my mini tots, and you can have your mayonnaise and your mashed potatoes.
What, can you dip your mini tots in mayonnaise?
No.
No.
Really?
I don't want. I know. I wouldn't. I would
Not even
ketchup.
fancy sauce?
What about ketchup and mayonnaise mixed together?
Yeah, fancy sauce.
Oh, so I was gonna say, what's fancy sauce? Nice.
Step Brothers.
I don't remember that. God, I need to see that movie again. Everybody quotes it, and I'm like, I don't remember that movie. It's been forever. Anyways, I don't know. I would have to try it, I guess, to say. Maybe that I probably could do if I think about it. But yeah, I think it's the texture of mashed potatoes and mayonnaise together. Like, I love mashed potatoes, but yeah, you add mayonnaise to it now. I'm good.
It just, I mean, it's Cool Whip, and you put it and it whips the potatoes. You know, fucking whip potatoes, man. Come on. They're not mashed. They're whipped.
I might like if you're adding it kind of as a seasoning, but I'm not just gonna like, here's my bowl of gravy and mashed taters, and then take a big old thing of Miracle Whip and throw it the fuck in there.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. You just get
like
your potatoes,
like the butter.
Yeah, well, I put butter in it too, and salt, butter, salt, and like a spoonful of mayonnaise, and it's fucking awesome.
See, this, ladies and gentlemen, is what. Never mind.
I thought you were going to say, this, ladies and gentlemen, is why we're going to war.
No, I was going to say this is why we have a lower class, because they come up with awesome ideas.
I was gonna say, because I like fucking mayonnaise.
Because a broke dude's got to do what he's got to do, and he comes up with something awesome.
It has nothing to do with being broke. I came up with this when I was in little kid, and I've been eating mashed potatoes like this for 30 years, bro. Okay, like this isn't something that I just dreamed up because I had to. I dreamed it up because I wanted to.
Oh, believe me, I grew up dirt. I'm talking dirt. Didn't even have a house pour, and I know how to fix ramen noodles like it's the Karma Sutra book.
Oh yeah, dude, I'll fuck up some ramen, dude. Like straight up gourmet.
Joe turned me on to some crazy ramen. Yeah.
I'll fuck up some ramen. Like ramen is actually a very thing. You don't. All you use is just the noodles. You don't use the seasoned packet or any of that. Get you some stir fry sauce, stir fry vegetables, a couple packs of ramen, and what meat. You know, chicken, beef, pork, whatever.
Yeah, like since we don't actually have real ramen here in the States, like, yeah, you got to do something with it.
Yeah, like
packet of nacho cheese, beef sticks, and some Doritos.
Oh man, that sounds like
slam.
Yeah, I was just about to say that's some prison slams right there. Cooked up in a trash bag.
Yep.
Served on a taco.
like when my mom got out of jail, that's the first thing she did. She's like, "Here, take this, you little bitch." God.
Why?
Shall serve, motherfucker.
Right. Doing my mom thing. I mean, ranch and sliced cheese too.
Yeah, done that. No, Cheese Whiz is the best.
Yeah.
That melts so well, and it's nice and creamy.
It does melt better than sliced cheese. That is true. Yeah.
Sliced cheese is kind of funky.
The 50-cent sliced cheese.
Oh God, government cheese? No, it doesn't matter what you do with that stuff. You cannot.
Like it doesn't melt. It won't melt. It'll catch on fire.
I swear, yeah, it's just rubber, like dyed yellow, and cut into slices.
It looks like linoleum.
This is a fine linoleum of government cheese.
You guys make this bigger? This would look badass in my kitchen.
Yeah, right. I mean, hell, you damn near could. It's like fucking bathroom tiles. Prison bathroom tiles. That's what American cheese is.
The backsplash above my
or government cheese, I should say.
Yeah, you said it right the first time.
American cheese.
American cheese. American.
What's your cheese? Cheese is like a fucking culture. You know, like how many different types of cheese are there?
I mean, ask the Wisconsin people.
They only do sharp cheddar.
Cheese curds.
Yeah, it's sharp cheddar cheese curds. Like that's all they do. But like cheese is another. It's like the potato
of the dairy world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheese. I mean, there are. Well, see, okay. There are different kinds of cheese, though, whereas there's only one kind of potato. So who's the real winner?
No, there's a sweet potato.
There's multiple kinds of potatoes.
Okay, well, so not as many as cheese. But yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean, there's russet potatoes, Idahoan potatoes, red potatoes.
But I mean, if you think about it, though, too, cheese is just rotten milk.
True. Curdled
so
milk. And fermented.
It's like saying, I mean, Swiss cheese is like a tater tot. It's just the form that you made it.
Right. Yeah, I suppose, fuck me and my statement. Take it back. They don't actually have that much cheese in Japan either, so there you go.
They don't do a lot of dairy over there, do
they? Yeah, not like just straight whole milk and, cheese. They do a lot of not cheese and what's that fake milk?
Almond.
Oh yeah, like almond milk and soy milk and stuff like that. Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. You got a little land to live on.
That is true. Yeah, in order to make cheese, like open fields and stuff for the cows to graze so that they're healthy to produce milk and so on. And
they have cows over there, obviously. I mean, some of the world's best beef comes from Japan, but yeah, they just don't really do. They eat really healthy over there, anyways. Of course, lots of rice and pasta and stuff. But anywho, yeah, potatoes and cheese. Yeah, there are many different kinds of cheese as well.
What is your favorite kind of cheese?
Oof, that's a good question. I like a lot of different kinds of cheese, so that's a hard question, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I guess probably naming the cheeses that I don't like would be easier. Like, I don't like blue cheese. Gross. Gross. Can't do blue cheese.
I mean, I can do it in some forms, I guess. Blue cheese dip, I've had a few places that it's actually pretty decent, but on the whole, I steer away.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day. Yeah, I can't do it in any form. I just don't like the flavor of it. Like stinky cheese. I can't, obviously.
Limburger.
Yeah, I can't do that stuff. But I like Gouda. I don't like Swiss either. It's got a horrible flavor to me as well. It does not sit well with my palate.
It's got to be served right. Like ham and Swiss sandwiches. Ham and complement each other.
Ham and cheese in general, yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like ham and Swiss goes a little better than ham and cheddar.
See, I like ham and cheddar better, but again, I don't like Swiss. So.
Right. Oh, hey guys! Word from our mascot, real quick.
Word from our mascot.
Motherfucker. Say it louder.
Oh, I wonder how that's gonna go over. Oh, that's amazing. You're letting your son say that word.
He knows how to use it in context. So, a little off topic here, guys, but we walk into the house and Leo's getting older and he's starting to let out really stinky gas. And we walk in and like I just cleaned his cage out that morning. Hey, bub, go in the other room, okay? Okay, shh. And I just cleaned his cage, is on ice, and he decided that he didn't like that, so he was gonna shit all on it. We get back from I think we went to my dad's or the old lady's dad's or something like that, and we walk in and it just like took the air right out of your lungs bad. He's like, God, it smells like bat shit in here. I looked at him, I was like, at least it was in good context.
All right.
You're gonna get so many calls from the
He
principal.
he doesn't say it. Usually if I cuss, he's like, hey.
I don't know, my kids do nothing. I like crazy all the time. And like my kids don't, or at least they don't in front of me. Probably do when they're amongst their friends at school or something, like what kid didn't.
Like yeah.
But I just taught them at an early age adults can talk like this, kids can't, so when you're an adult, say whatever you want, but till then, good language.
Yeah, that's what we taught him. I mean, he knows not to unless I say do a monkey trick for me,
provoke him like you just did. Yeah.
It's funny, like my one daughter, my youngest daughter, wouldn't even say the word hell until I gave her permission to. And she wasn't like just saying it as a cuss word. She was actually referencing hell. And she kept trying to find some other word to use. It's okay, you can say it.
Yeah, when you're talking about it like that,
yeah.
He's picking his nose and then watching the Elvis stream. I'm sorry, guys.
Watching himself pick his nose. That's amazing.
Giving the viewers what they want.
Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, those of you that listen to this on YouTube, Travis streams this on his Twitch every time we record.
Yes.
Yeah, at Jug808.
Yeah. Twitch
808.
Twitch.tv.
Yeah.
Link will be in the description.
Oh, see, that's you, and that's you, and that's you. See that?
I was gonna say he's learning. He's learning Japanese too. I see your son is a man of culture.
Who's that? Who does it look like?
Daddy.
No. Who does the bald one look like?
Oh, if he gets this.
Hey, quit picking my nose and we concentrate on what we're talking about here. Who does Daddy duo all the time? Who do I call all the time? Uncle.
John.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Joe.
Okay.
You say Uncle Joe?
Joe.
And then Cam doesn't get Uncle, he just gets Cam.
Cam.
Oh.
All right, say bye-bye, motherfuckers.
Bye-bye, motherfuckers.
Go on. I'll be out there in a minute. Close the next door. Go.
Good, clean family fun. Okay, so before we go, I kind of get the feeling we're going to cutting this out soon. So before we go, I want to talk about the new movie that will be tomorrow, Gemini Man, the new Will Smith movie.
Yeah.
It looks awesome. Like, it looks great. And the de-aging technology that they're using these days is amazing, but worrisome at the same time.
So first of all, before we get into our opinions on this, I have to say that is one of the topics we wrote down for today, and we have literally not talked about any of them until just now.
Yeah. This is true.
Wasting your time.
Yep. Thanks for wasting your time with us.
We wasted our own time. Well, I was actually just surfing through IMDb, which I tend to do. I love that website. And I saw the trailer pop up for Gemini Man, and it just think of it. And yeah, I do want to see this movie. And Will Smith, de-aged, looks legit.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like actual young Will Smith on the screen alongside old Will Smith or Uncle Phil, because he's starting to look a lot like Uncle Phil now. But like, I like this technology, but I kind of hope that it doesn't get overused.
I mean, if you think about it, they've been using facial capture technology for a long time, and this is just sort of the evolution of that. We were talking about Avatar earlier, and they did an awesome job with the facial capture technology in that.
True.
And this is just the evolution of that. I've seen scenes and pictures. Come on now.
Like, what worries me is we're not going to get any new actors now, because all the old actors are going to be able to look young again. And it's basically just doubling the length of their careers now. They can be reintroduced to an entirely new generation because we made them look young again.
Well, sure. I mean, wouldn't you want that if you were a famous actor in Hollywood too, though? You don't want to get old and become irrelevant.
I eventually want to die and fade into oblivion. Like, I don't want to live forever, because I don't know. Like, that's just a fake image to me. You know, like, in the movie, he's going to look awesome, but then in real life, he actually looks like a decrepit, fucking malnourished vampire that's been walking the earth for 800 years.
So Nicolas Cage's whole acting career.
At some point, I think you need to age gracefully and accept that you're old, and
I don't think that it's that they're not aging gracefully. I think it's just the technology, and they have the ability to do that, and they're showing it off. I don't think that it's them like defying old age
yet.
Speaking of, I mean, Hollywood works magic, like they for real live in the Harry Potter universe anyways. I mean, look at I just read the other day Sigourney Weaver is 70 now. She does not look one day 70.
Photoshop.
IRL.
Medicine supplements that isn't released Botox to the general public. Yeah.
What they're actually doing is they're doctoring, which is the media.
Facebook or photoshopping rather. Photoshopping real life now, yeah.
Yes, face shopping. They're
booking.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what they're doing. If you meet these people in real, see the age, like when they're on live TV, that's not live. There's a delay, and that's enough time for them to doctor what you see. Hell, they have fucking apps now and filters to make you look like a man or a woman, fictional character or de-aging or whatever. It's not too far-fetched to think that they can't doctor up live TV a little bit.
We have lizard people like Morgan Freeman that just stayed 60 years old his whole life.
Yeah,
that is true. He was born like super old.
Yeah, he was born 60 and he has not aged a day since. Yeah,
but he was also born with one of the smoothest voices known to man.
Yeah.
Like that dude's voice could end wars. He's the one that needs to be over there talking to the enemies. Like he needs to actually be our diplomatic ambassador. Like
not really, because he's a super liberal.
Well, I mean, he's also an actor.
Yeah, tripped.
Just tell him what to say. He'll say it in a smooth Morgan Freeman voice. So I figure you better get to talking or you better get to dying. I love Morgan Freeman.
Great actor. He's not been anything in a while either, actually.
I don't know. I had a shocking Morgan Freeman moment. The first time I ever heard him say "mother," I was shocked.
It was bleeped out. That was awesome.
Yeah, you cut out when you said it. That was perfect. Yeah.
Awesome. But Discord's censoring me. That's what it is. But the first time that I ever heard Morgan say "motherfucker," I was like floored. I was like, "No, that ain't right." Like, you're getting Samuel L. Jackson on my Morgan Freeman.
Nice.
Like in the movie Wanted, Morgan Freeman has a line where he's saying to his spoilers, his fraternity of assassins, like, if you want to end what we're doing, then go ahead and kill yourself, and if you don't, if you want to keep being an awesome assassin, shoot this motherfucker right here. And I was like, whoa, that was so Samuel L. Jackson. I couldn't accept it. I could not swallow Morgan Freeman saying this motherfucker right here.
It's like they got some mayonnaise in my mashed potatoes. Yep.
I'm gonna need you to stop hating on the mayonnaise, mashed potatoes. Like, you're starting to make me feel kind of self-conscious about my own. You're food shaming me, and I don't appreciate it. Let me know in the comments if I've turned anybody on to the mayonnaise combo. I want to start a revolution.
Amazing. Taste buds versus taste buds. That's our third war. Yeah.
Our taste buds definitely are different. We definitely are alike in a lot of ways, like in foods we eat and things we enjoy, you know, entertainment wise, whatever. But there's a handful of things that we differ greatly on.
Yeah, that's everybody though. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I don't know. I can't think of any foods that you eat that I'm like, no, can't do it. Man.
That's funny. I have somebody in the Twitch stream here. It says negative on the mayo.
It's not for everybody. But again, you should at least try it before you knock it. There are people out there that just hate mayonnaise altogether, too. Like,
yeah,
I understand that mayonnaise isn't for everyone. I am a mayonnaise lover. Like Cam likes ranch, I like mayonnaise.
True.
I also like ranch too.
Maybe you've got Miracle Whip and then actual mayonnaise too, though. So, are you one of those people that considers Miracle Whip mayonnaise, though?
No, there is okay. Look, here's the thing, and so many people get this wrong. I gotta educate you. There's real mayonnaise, which most people can like. When you hear real mayonnaise, the first thing that pops Hellmann's. Hellmann's real mayonnaise. Now that is mayonnaise. Miracle Whip is actually salad dressing, and not salad dressing. You know, like your iceberg lettuce and tomatoes and stuff like that.
Right.
It's what they use in chicken salad, tuna salad, ham salad.
Right.
Like any of those types of salads are made using tangy salad dressing, which is still a type of mayonnaise essentially, but yeah, that's the difference. There's mayonnaise and then there's salad dressing. Miracle Whip is more commonly associated with salad dressing. Hellmann's is more associated with real mayonnaise. And I like both.
What about tossed salad?
I love that. That's my favorite.
This has been Cooking with Joe. Go fuck yourself.
I'm sorry, like that's it, the whole mayonnaise thing. Actually, I've come into that argument with so many people. Like, actually know what mayonnaise is, and my wife hated me for it for the longest because I had to educate her.
Egg and fat.
Yeah, but it's different ones are mixed than others. Have less egg or less fat. I'm a mayonnaise aficionado.
Yeah, you are.
Also potato aficionado.
But you hate them damn Russians.
Yeah. No, I hate Americans doing a bad Russian accent. That's what I hate. I never said I hate the Russians. I want to make that perfectly clear. There are hackers out there.
Hacked.
And I hear Putin. He holds a grudge. So
this will be knocking on your door tomorrow.
Yeah. Hello.
Boy, начинается.
Vosvodanya. Vodka soda.
Russian things.
Yes, Russian words. All right, yes. And I realize the irony in me doing a Russian.
All right.
I'm just going to see how long it would take.
I understand the irony. I'm sorry. It's just one of those things that bothers me. It bothers my ears. I wish I didn't get bothered.
At least you can't hear your eyes blinking.
Oh my God. That was such a weird headline to an article. Like, okay, I'm searching through interesting news. And yeah, woman who can hear her eyes blink and move has never heard silence before. Like, I don't think anyone has ever heard.
Like, even if you could hear your eyes blink, of course you could hear silence. Just close your eyes.
Hold on, what?
Close your eyes?
You gotta close your eyes to hear the silence?
You can't hear your eyelids moving if they're closed.
Okay.
Where am I confusing you, sir?
Well, your eyes can still move even when they're closed.
Yeah, well, so was it her eyes moving or was it her eyelids?
Both. Like, she could hear her eyes, like, when she blinked and when she moved her eyes.
Oh, God.
Looked around. And your eyes move even when the lids are closed. So
here's my thing on that. Then she would have to live out in the middle of nowhere because a train would fuck her up.
Yeah, right? Like, she has to have the most sensitive hearing of any human ever.
Yeah, or, well, maybe she just hears better, like, noises inside of her head.
It's called crazy, buddy.
She has, like, super inner monologue.
Right.
I can hear the blood flowing through my feet.
Right. I just mean, like, you know, if like you're grinding your teeth with your mouth closed, she probably hears that louder than most normal people. I don't know.
Somebody needs to take her to a Slipknot concert.
Right.
Yeah.
Should be deaf after that.
Yeah. Standing in front of the monitor.
I mean, they have these like rooms supposed to like actually drive you crazy if you spend too long in it, because it's like super high anxiety being zero sound, because you can start hearing like everything that your body is doing, like the sound of you breathing, the sound of you swallowing, that type of stuff. Like, these super noise canceled rooms are supposed to be like real weird. You can't spend long 5 minutes in them or something.
Yeah.
Which I would totally like to try it. I think there's some
I feel like I'd be okay.
College that has one, and they do scientific tests and experiments and stuff having to do with sound and so on in them. I don't know. I read an article a long time ago. By that I mean I skimmed through a headline a long time ago and saw a thumbnail.
I say, if it wasn't in graphic novel form, you didn't read it. Don't lie to us.
I don't research. I'm sorry. I'm the type of guy that I'll read a headline, accept it as fact, and like, oh my God, did you hear about this? It's fucking crazy. They're like, yeah, you should have read the whole article. No. Yeah. First impressions. It's fucking crazy.
You are what's wrong with the world today. So.
I know. I know. I'm terrible. Don't be like Joe. I stand as an example of what not to be.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm going to come out with my own WWJD bracelet, and the point is to do the exact opposite.
Right.
What would Joe do? Then the other thing.
As Travis farts in the background there, it sounded like. Yeah. I would say as his mic mutes and he's cracking up. Leaving that in the podcast. Yes. And that's where we'll end.
I was about to go segue into something else there, actually, but you know, if you guys want to go ahead and call it, we can call it. I mean,
that was great.
That fart was a good opening.
A good opening.
So anyway, so should I ask or should I wait?
I mean, go ahead.
All right,
Might as well.
What's the most embarrassing fart you guys have ever had?
That's not at all what I thought.
I'm not embarrassed by farts whatsoever. If the Queen of England was sitting right in front of me, I would look her dead in the eyes and shit my pants.
Yeah, he would too. Yeah,
I don't know. I'm one of those guys. I got to be kind of comfortable with a situation or with a group of people or whatever before I can actually let one go.
Nope. Like, you know, everybody's done it. Everybody sat down in a stall and been like, come on, dude, get out. I'm trying to blow this motherfucker up. I do the exact opposite. I sit down and let Hiroshima happen all in that toilet. No. And then the dude gets up and leaves.
See, I don't want to hear that, so I don't want to put somebody else through that. You know, plus, you know, that guy that sits there and just lets it go, you know, for everybody to hear. All the people that heard it, never guess what I just heard in the bathroom. You know, like, yeah, I know we all poop. I know, I know it happens, but I would rather do that at home. Like, I don't even like pooping at work. I won't do it in public. I won't.
I don't have any issue. If I gotta go, I gotta go. There's not really any stopping it for me, though.
Good times.
All right. Okay. Well, yeah. Now then, we will actually end this.
Right on. Great. I hope everybody had fun. I hope we wasted your time well.
Yeah, it was a good time.
You got any other sign-off noises?
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
Oh, damn.
He said, wait a minute.
Oh, no. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. But seriously, though.
Yes. Thanks for coming out and wasting time with us.
If you like our content, please subscribe. Make sure to give us a like and hit that bell notification icon so you can know the next time we decide to waste your time. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye.